What it do, y'all? It's your guy Bendu. Just before we get into the video, I want to let you guys know this was an older video that I recorded and edited around the time when the Superman movie came out. So there may be some references here, from that time. Just ignore it. I wasn't going to put this video out originally, but I thought, you know what, y'all need to see this. I think it's a dope topic, and yeah, I plan on doing this with other characters. So tap in with your boy. If you like the video, let me know if you want more of these. Thanks. Enjoy. All right, just a quick PSA at the top of the video. If you have not seen James Gunn's new Superman movie, I'd recommend coming back after you see that and locking in with us because I will be spoiling the heck out of this movie. So again, if you have not seen Superman, go watch that, John, then come back and rock with us. If you have seen it though, enjoy the vid.
All right, so here's the thing. I like James Gunn's Superman a lot. It's got heart, it's got color. It's messy as hell, but like the kind of mess you root for, you know? But even as I sat in that theater smiling at the sci-fi weirdness, Mr. Terrific going completely ham and just overall geeking out, I couldn't shake this feeling. Yo, we're just remaking Superman 78 again. And I gotta ask, how many times are we gonna remake that movie before we allow someone to try something new? Like, if this were Star Wars doing this same kind of shameless nostalgia porn, y'all already know it'd get torn apart. But since it's Superman and it's James Gunn, bringing a comic accurate Superman, we're supposed to give it a pass. So today I'm breaking down my top 3 versions of Superman, counting down from 3 to 1, what I love about each one, what they brought to the table that was fresh, and where James Gunn's Superman fits into that pantheon. Starting out, I wanted to speak on David Corenswet and James Gunn's Superman. Again, I want to be clear. I like this movie a lot. It's got heart, it's got style, and there's so much here that worked for me. The sci-fi stuff, as I said, was cool as hell. Mr. Terrific, dog, that's my guy. Even though he was borderline talking and jive a little bit, but he was still cool. And like the whole Daily Planet crew, Jimmy Olsen, like I like this world. This world has so much to offer. And when it comes to Clark Kent, Corenswet really just nailed that aspect of the character, but it's too bad there wasn't a lot of him in this movie. Like, he brought this soft, awkward, humble type of vibe that just felt right. Like, glasses on, shirt tucked in, kind-hearted, like just a whole goofball type of dude. Like, it was working. Now, when it comes to the relationship stuff, Lois and Clark, that dynamic actually, like, really worked for me. Like, their relationship felt lived in. There was like a real back and forth between the two, like, and not just in banter, but also with tension and also their warm scenes as well. Like, you could feel the history in their dialogue and the way they talk to each other. Lois and Superman, though, that was a bit different. Don't get me wrong. Like, there was chemistry there, but it felt more performative. Like, we're shown they're into each other through like all the hand holding, the hugging and flying and kissing together. Like, lots of PDA, yeah, but not a ton of emotional dialogue that really made me feel the relationship overall. Like, it was more visual than verbal for sure. Like, show don't tell is a good rule, obviously. Like, you guys hear me talk about that all the time, but it just felt a little surface level. And I might be biased because, as we're going to get to, I think another Superman and Lois dynamic nailed both aspects, like Lois and Clark and Lois and Superman, which we're going to get to. But yeah, I liked it, but I wasn't fully sold on that romance yet. But overall, I like the world that James Gunn created. It felt lived in. Like, it feels like there's a whole universe out there for us to discover. And this didn't feel like an origin story. It felt like this is just a Superman adventure. So this was like a great start, a great leaping off point for DC as a whole. And I can't wait to see more. But in terms of Superman, like I said, I think the 3 versions that I'm about to bring up now, like, not necessarily that David Corenswet's is, falls short of these things. I think for future David Corenswet Superman movies, James Gunn should really hone in on these aspects that I'm talking about. So let's go ahead and get into it. Started with number 3, the DCAU Superman. Yo, growing up watching Justice League Unlimited, the original Justice League series, my favorite out of that era of DC, which is Superman the animated series. Yes, You Batman the Animated Series fans, y'all can hate on me all you want to. Superman the Animated Series is better. I threw the gauntlet down. Let's get it. What made this version stick with me is how honest he was. Like, he got frustrated, he got emotional. He wasn't some walking Hallmark card of morality, you know? Like, off rip, the show grounds Superman in a nature over nurture story. Like, we get to see Jor-El try to save Krypton from AI apathy, essentially. That same type of fire shows up in Clark later on in life, who battles the corporate grip of Lex Luthor and Metropolis. Now, Implicitly Pretentious, which is a great DC, channel you guys should be checking out. He did a great video essay about this specific part that I'm talking about. So I would really definitely go check out his video, showing love to the bro. But yeah, the Kents in this version, like, they're supportive but not preachy, you know? And the speech is about helping humanity and being, you know, all of the things that we normally attribute to the Kents, like, you know, it's there, but it mostly came from Jor-El and Lara. And honestly, it was exemplified best when Jax-Ur and Mala show up as these tyrannical foils to Superman's peace, prosperity, and freedom approach to humanity. And over time, we see Supes evolve from a hopeful farm boy to someone people start to fear might go whole Justice Lord mode. If y'all seen that, y'all know y'all seen that arc was fire. The Justice Lord's arc was fire, bro. But he feels real, he messes up. And that humanity in the animated version ironically feels more genuine than some live action takes. And overall, that's why I really love this Superman. Like, I know a lot of people talk about how nerfed he feels, but looking back, they would show him getting his ass whooped a lot, but then there would be scenes where it's like, oh shit, like this dude be holding back. There's literally a scene, I think the last episode of JLU, he's literally talking to Darkseid like, yo, I finally get to cut loose, man. I'm about to whoop your ass, bro. So yeah, this Superman, look, man, this Superman is number 3 on my list, and he could have been higher, but the other two that we're going to get into, they're just so good. And number 2, Henry Cavill, man, Zack Snyder's Superman. 2013 to 2022 is about the range of when he was Superman, and I've always defended starting out with Man of Steel. I've always defended Man of Steel and what it tried to do. Like, Cavill's Superman isn't lost or unsure of his humanity. He understands it deeply. He sees the good, he sees the bad, but he also sees the complexity. He's also aware that his mere existence shakes the foundation of what humanity believes about itself, our place in the universe, our religions, and our history. That's why his parents were so protective. Jonathan Kent wasn't just giving Clark moral lessons. He was genuinely trying to protect his son from a world that would fear him, even hate him for being different. Like, that protectiveness wasn't this like cyclical cowardice. It was love. Same with Martha's line in BVS. You know, you don't owe this world a thing. It's not selfish. It's the voice of a mother who doesn't want to watch the world break her son. And there's something deeply resonant about that, especially for those of us who have been told since childhood that the world will always view us differently just because of who we are. And I relate to that a lot. Like, Cavill brought a quiet intensity to Superman, not entirely a Boy Scout, not some brooding god with a cold indifference to humanity, how Superman purists like to paint Cavill, but a man burdened with the choice to be humanity's champion or follow his father's path and live a simple life free of all that. And we kind of see that in the Crisis on Infinite Earths, like Smallville's Superman, the Tom Welling version, where he relinquishes his powers to live a normal life. That's a path I could have seen Henry Cavill's Superman taking, if not being tied to the overall DCU, which I don't think is a bad thing, that it was tied to the DCEU. I think the DCEU had a lot of potential. I'm going to make a video essay about that one day, so lock in with that. But man, overall, like, I really like this version. Even like his whole walkabout in Man of Steel, like, it honestly gave me Superman 2 vibes. Like, my favorite of the Reeves films, which in my opinion showed us the most human-driven Superman, showing his struggles and dealing with wanting the things his humanity should offer him, but balancing that with using his powers to protect humanity from the worst of itself. That is 100% exemplified with Snyder's interpretation. And I think that inner struggle makes his version deeply human in ways that people tend to ignore or just outright reject. So, yeah. And my personal favorite version, man, Tyler Hoechlin's Superman and Lois version. This version just gets it. Like, I can't think of anybody that will argue against, you know, this version. like in terms of like being a Superman purist, because it has they literally put him in a comics accurate like first Superman appearance costume, and he's like literally like picking up the car and all. It's amazing, bro. It's amazing. And it's like I said, this version just gets it. And it's because like heckling Superman is a man, a father, a husband, and a hero. Like all of these identities, but somehow they find a way to harmoniously coexist. And you know, this show just nails every single one. Like he's warm, he's stern, he's dorky, he's intense. His relationship with Lois, it feels real, not just cute banter and hugging and holding hands, but two people that have been in the trenches of life together and through love and resilience are still here with two boys on top of that. Like you feel the history between them. You feel the weight of his choices. He isn't perfect, but that's what makes him inspiring. This is the Superman who shows up every day, even when he's exhausted, even when he's scared, because he knows what he represents, not just to the world, but to his sons that he's raising. And to me, you know, heckling Superman is the most balanced, the most human version of a godlike figure. And that's why he's my number one. Honestly, for real, I could see this version growing into James Gunn's version, but I still choose heckling every time. But I wouldn't mind seeing them borrow some of these elements from Hecklin's version for, you know, a later Superman movie, or, you know, maybe end off this version of Superman with a series, you know? Like James Gunn has a lot that he can do, because he said that TV shows are going to play a prominent role in the DCU as well. So maybe like we'll get like a trilogy of Superman movies, one that obviously starts off with him early, then maybe like a midpoint and a later point with the third movie, and then fill that in with Justice League cameos, and then you close him out with a series about his family life. I don't know. Just throwing it out there, James Gunn. Hire me, bro. But look, all in all, I'm glad kids walked out of James Gunn's Superman inspired. Like, I saw it with my little cousins, bro. Like, when they got home, they were like pretending they're flying around like Superman, and my little cousin's like, I'm Superman, standing there with the pose and everything. It was, bro, that's the magic. Like, that's the overall point. That being said, as someone who's grown up with the character myself, who's seen so many versions, I just want something new. Superman shouldn't be stuck in limbo all the time. Like we have, like I said, we have so many incredible versions. Hecklin, Cavill, DCAU. I would even throw in the Crisis on Infinite Earths, Brandon Routh Redemption Superman, you know, and then versions I haven't even talked about on here that, you know, I might do an overall like Superman ranking video, maybe like a top 10 versions of Superman. I don't know. Let me know if you guys want to see that. But the three versions I mentioned, like, it shows us different sides of the same symbol, the same legacy, the myth, the humanity, Superman, you know? And James Gunn's Superman, it's a good starting point, but I'm just ready to stop living in the past. Superman can be a beacon of hope and evolve. Let's stop rebooting Reeve and finally let his Superman rest and be the legacy that it is, and start building something new. So yeah, let me know in the comments, what's your favorite version of Superman and why? And if you're like me, you're tired of the nostalgia loops, stay tuned. I've got a whole video coming about Spider-Man as well, and why, you know, his takes deserve more, you know, love, and also something new and refreshing as well. And until then, like, subscribe, and share, emphasis on all that, and look up. Peace, y'all.